I think part of the issue is if it becomes economically viable for any distributor of gasoline to have ethanol be a greater part of the mix, that's going to happen. Now, but you do begin to run into some technological problems with the automobile or the truck itself. So that at 10%, current vehicles can operate without any trouble. But at some point, as you add more and more ethanol, current vehicles have to be redesigned at some level because ethanol at the end of the day isn't gasoline. And it doesn't quite behave the same way in the vehicle. And so there are some limits, but that's the whole issue about the ability of the North American automobile industry to produce more flex fuel vehicles, because that problem has been solved in Brazil, for example. They have the flex fuel vehicles. And even what they call gasoline in Brazil has something above 20% ethanol composition to it anyway. So the notion is we can get to much higher levels. The question is will the fleet of automobiles be able to take those higher levels in time? And in fact, will we be able to produce the alternative biofuels in a big enough quantity to have that make sense? And again, at the moment, we're going through all of this incredible uncertainty, but it means this is a time to get a lot of these technical problems thought through so that when some rationality returns to some of these markets, we can begin to move on having the technology come into play with the demand and supply for the fuels.